Hi there, and welcome back to Standing Strong. You did an amazing job in our first lesson, learning about what peer pressure is. Today, we're going to talk about where peer pressure shows up the most: schools and friendships. Let's be honest, friendships are a huge part of life, especially at your age. We all want to fit in. We want to have friends. We don't want to feel left out. And that's totally normal, but sometimes wanting to fit in can make it really hard to say no when someone tries to pressure you into doing something you don't feel comfortable with. Peer pressure in schools and friendships can happen in two ways. Direct peer pressure. This is when someone says something right to you like, "Come on, just do it once. Don't be such a baby. If you don't do it, we won't hang out with you. Everyone else is doing it. What's wrong with you?" When this happens, you might feel like you have to make a quick decision, and that can feel scary. Indirect peer pressure. This is sneakier. Nobody says anything directly, but you feel left out because everyone else is doing something you're not. You change your clothes or hobbies to match your friends. You pretend to like something just to fit in. You're nervous that saying no will make you lose your friends. Both types of peer pressure can make you feel uncomfortable, even if you don't realize it at first. But here's the good news. You can learn how to spot these situations and make your own choices. When peer pressure shows up, most kids react in one of three ways. The follower. They go along with the group, even if they feel unsure. The bystander. They don't join in, but they stay silent and don't speak up. The leader. They say no and stick to what they know is right, and sometimes help others do the same. Our goal is to help you become a leader, someone who feels confident making their own decisions even when others try to pressure you. Let's look at some simple ways you can handle peer pressure when it happens at school or with friends. It's okay to be different. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing just to fit in. True friends will like you for who you are. What makes you unique is what makes you amazing. Let's recognize the tricks people use. Sometimes people say things to try to make you feel bad for saying no. For example, "Don't be a loser. You'll regret it if you don't. If you don't do this, we won't be friends." A real friend would never pressure you or make you feel guilty. Learn how to say no. We'll practice this a lot in the next lesson. But for now, remember, saying no can be simple, strong, and kind. "No thanks, I don't want to. I'm not comfortable with that. Let's do something else instead." You don't owe anyone an explanation, and if you feel nervous, it's okay to walk away. Find friends who support you. The best way to stay strong is to surround yourself with people who respect your choices, make you feel safe, encourage you to do what's right. Walk away when you need to. Sometimes the best thing to do is simply leave. You don't need to stay in situations that make you feel uncomfortable or unsafe. Walking away isn't weak, it's brave. You are learning powerful skills. You know that peer pressure can happen in school and friendships. You know that you can say no and still have good friends. And you know that standing strong makes you a leader. In the next lesson, we'll talk about online peer pressure and how to stay safe on social media, in group chats, and online games. See you soon, and remember, you've got this.